Hello. I'm doing a remodel right now. It's a shit show. The power is off, and so there's no plug. There's just the corrugated line with, that's what you're gonna cut into, that yellow. But I just put it down in through here, and a stupid way to test. All right. So let's, copper is ground, always, and green is ground. This one is green, black, and white. This one is copper, black, and white. But just imagine this is green. So the way they ground it is all fucking cockeyed. What the hell, right at the factory. So normally you would connect this to this. Imagine this is your syncerator, or whatever the fuck they call it. So when you cut this, then inside there will be green, black, and white, or copper, black, and white. And then you're gonna go and at the syncerator that you have right now, you're gonna cut that yellow wire, and then obviously if the power is on, you're gonna have a big spark, but probably won't shock yourself. But you cut them, and then you just take a razor blade and run it down here. I'll show you up here. You would just take a razor blade and no, I'm just kidding. Just cut ever so slightly down, and eventually you'll break through, and then you can just peel it back. And you want to give yourself at least 6 inches. And that will be about this length. Okay, and then basically you're gonna take your cappy caps and check out my collection. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say my collection's complete? So basically, I don't know why I just broke out into song. I'm gonna find the appropriate size. I'm thinking this one. Or I told you to get the yellow ones, I think, so that's the right size. I gotta get 3 of them. Yeah, and then you'll just connect that to that. Let me do it with the phone off. Let me see. It's fucking hot in this motherfucker. Those people outside yelling, having a good time, and I'm in here struggling. So basically, I hope you can see this. Oh, I could turn it around. So I basically point the wires the same direction. The one coming from the house is going to be this one right here is going to be hard wire. And the one that's probably from your new syncerator that you're going to cut is probably going to be a little more flexible. So you basically put them side by side, parallel and in the same direction. And then with the cap, push it against the hard wire, and then slip the other one, make sure it's all the way in the cap, and turn it counterclockwise until it gets hard. And as soon as you do that, you want to yank on it a little bit, both wires, to make sure they don't break free. And then the black one, there's no power right now, so there's no order on how you want to plug the shit in. So again, pointing the ends together parallel in the same direction. And now I'm going to push my cap against the hard copper line, or the hard black line, and then pushing my other cord, turning counter or clockwise again, clockwise. And then with this one has change. This one has a little ring because it wants me to put it right there. Oh, just got all fuzzy. it wants me to put it up there. And so I'm gonna connect this one and that one to this one, and that will be the ground. And that is how you do power. And also, if you want to check with your new Klein tool, you can get the one that plugs into any plug. And say you got to change an outlet, or you're wondering why you don't have power to something that's plugged in this plug, you just fucking plug that thing in and it'll tell you if it has power. The other thing that looks like the wand, this is our wand for now. Basically what you'll do is you'll turn it on, and then you just come right here, and it's a non-contact thing. It's bitchin' thing in the future, and you just go by it and tap. And if it goes beep, then you know it has power. If there's nothing, then there's no power. But also, if you want to get like, you know, close, you could touch something. Obviously this is ground, this won't have power, but you can touch just the plastic. It doesn't have to be the metal, just the plastic. It'll detect it and tell you if there is power. So good luck. Follow me for more tips and tricks. Good night.